So the number one warm-up that I use for getting my thoracic spine, my shoulders, my lats nice and warmed up is kind of a arm circle hugger combination. So I get my feet underneath my hips. I keep my core slightly drawn in and tight and pull my shoulders back, and then I go ahead and start swinging my arms and giving myself huggers. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take my hands, place them on the front, and I'm going to bring them back, pull my arms and shoulders back, and I'm going to flip my wrists. We already heard that crack. That was the first one. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and go for about 10 of these suckers, and then I'm going to go ahead and get to huggers. So I'm going to cross over my body, give myself a big old hug, splay my fingers, tips out, really stretch them out, and then bring it across the body again. So if you notice, I'm alternating. I'm switching my arms, and I'm pulling my shoulder blades back together. I'm not letting my body tip forward like so. I'm trying to keep my mass nice and centered underneath my hips. I'm really drawing my shoulder blades back, and I like to turn my hands open and out, like a whole new world, right here, like I'm kind of like Disney princess in it up here. Bring my flare and my arms out. I do about 10 here and here. And then I actually do go into the Disney princess and I pivot my foot and I open. I pivot my foot and I open. So this is going to go ahead and help that internal external rotation shoulders. Open and also getting transverse plane movement. So getting that twisting. Transverse plane movement is very important for gait, for stability, and it will migrate over to any big lifts that you're doing. I do about 10. Really make sure I stretch. Get that full range and really twist through my midsection, just like so. And then, once I'm done doing about 10 of those, I go ahead and get into some low to high reaches. So I get a little bit wider, low to high, and that back foot, low to high. And depending on your flexibility, you don't have to look very low. Just to the back side pocket, and reach and really reach those fingertips, or we can come all the way to the ground, touch the floor, and push through. If you notice, I'm not letting my front foot pivot, because I'm really working on that internal external rotation of my shin and warming up my feet, my shins. So I do 10, and then I would go to the other side. I would reach and pivot, and I'm keeping my core drawn in the whole time. Once I'm done with that, then I would go ahead and get into some internal external rotation, which I have a resistance band here. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit closer. Get my feet under my hips. I'm going to go ahead and have my palms facing up. And make sure I have a band that's going to be easy to use with. I'm not going for max effort reps with this one or trying to get max weight. It's just a warm up. So you want to have really good movement. So I'm going to have my elbows placed in front of my rib cage. And I'm just going to pull apart. And I'm squeezing my glutes while we do this one. And when I pull it across the chest, if you notice, or across the belly, I'm not letting my shoulders shrug up. Keep my big chest, prominent chest, and then keep my elbows in. So if you want to also think about it, thumbs out. Or another way to think about it is, I don't have any money. No money. No money over here. There you go. So I would go ahead and do 10 to 20 of these. Nice and easy. To really get that rotator cuff and get that external rotation of my shoulder set up.